Hi guys, how are you? I wanted to talk about two ways to creatively fundraise. In one of the previous videos, we talked about recruitment. Recruitment does give you a credit towards your required fundraising goal, and that was for a separate video. Now we're talking about sponsorships and match gifts, match grants. Match grants are a little bit of a tricky thing. The best way to figure out if a relative or a friend or a community member has a match grant through their office is to look it up for them if they are a big enough company. Otherwise, you could just include it in a separate letter to people that you're close enough with to say, look, I'm running this marathon. I'm not asking you for money right now. I'm just trying to figure out if your company has a match grant. I want to be able to try to put something together to maximize my potential. A match grant means different things to different companies. For some companies, it means if the employee gives $100, the firm will give $100. A lot of the bigger firms do that. Some firms just say, if you were able to raise if you're able to raise, it doesn't mean out of your own pocket, right? If you're able to get $200 from whatever for this organization, this not-for-profit, then we, the company, will give you $200. Now that's great because you're running a marathon and you're raising a lot of money. So if you raised $250 from 10 people who gave you money, now you take that information, you give it to company X, Y, and Z, and they give you another $250. That is sweet money, but it does take work. So again, for the bigger companies, you want to make a list of your friends and family. It's not gross. You're just not analyzing them. You're really just helping them help you, really. You're looking at this list. You're trying to figure out who works in whatever company. And it may actually help for the bigger companies for you just to go on their website to see if they have such a thing as match grants, because then you're just going to go to so-and-so and say, listen, I learned that your company has the following type of match grant program. Here are the people. Do you mind submitting this? Is this something that you feel comfortable doing? A, they have to say yes, and B, because if they just ask for 20 other people, they're not going to say yes to you. And then B, they could put that through. That makes it a no-brainer for them. Otherwise, you're asking people to really do work for you, and unless they really are passionate about the cause, they may not have the time or the patience to handle that. That was match grants.